Here's what we're gonna do. Introductions, I'm gonna start, then we're gonna do how to actually get to the bots. Stay to the end. If you're here, please stay to the end because there's gonna be a link I'm gonna give you guys and with a special bonus for anyone that wants to join beta today. And if you join during this call, or maybe like, maybe I'll give an extra 15 minutes after, you're gonna get that surprise, whatever it may be, to join beta early. So my name is Mike Foltz, and this is my group. And I started a company called Digital Mafia in 2012. And it was a digital marketing agency, and we did product launches. So we launched about 500 plus products to market, some of which you may have seen, a lot of which have gotten acquired, a lot don't exist anymore because they got bought up or the technology became obsolete or they moved on to something else. We did about $1.5 billion in client revenue over those 12 years. I'd say most of it in the first 9, and the last 2 years were kind of during COVID. I've started and exited 2 companies since then. I still have Digital Mafia, and I still technically own the companies that I exited from because I sold off the clients. So I sold off Gramify.io, which is a Instagram growth company. I was able to retain the name, retain the LLC, and I sold just last year LiveNinja.ai, but again was able to retain the name, and I sold off all the clients because I didn't like the business. Welcome to Vina. Was after I sold that AI company, I'm like, all right, I didn't really like that brand of company because we had clients, and I don't really want to have clients. I'd rather have colleagues like all of you here, business owners and agency owners and consultants. You guys are so much more fun to work with, and you don't complain about every little thing. And you're paying $2,000 to $3,000 a month, but you're complaining every day. It's just I don't need clients anymore in my life. So, and not to discourage some of you that are on that journey, I've just been doing it for too long, and this is like my little mini retirement for me. Last part of this is selfishly, this group I started so that I would force myself to be accountable to you guys, so that I will learn this stuff, and I am now bound to it. My commitment level is 1,000 because I cannot show up for you guys. So I have to learn this stuff. We have to build out these bots. We have to stay at the forefront of it. And then you guys benefit from all the knowledge. And then we all kind of learn together. I'm going to show you guys how to actually access the stuff from going from school to where the actual bots are. Because that's kind of been, there's no real slick way to do it. So what I try to do is like we redesign some of the thumbnails to make them a little more whatever, and then just have one link where you just go and it automatically just sends you to the next place. So I'm going to share a screen. And hopefully you guys are on computers, not on phones, and you'll be able to see this. You have to quickly look at all your faces, and then, oh my gosh, and then let's go. All right, so from this point, if you have jumped through the initial hoops of posting your workspace and some socials, which are optional, by the way, just if you want exposure, and commented on 3 other introductions, you'll get instant access to the free bots, where there are 6 essential free bots, and they are right here. And we got rid of some stuff here. We redid these, so they're right up front. The mandatory are the free, meaning that you have them and everyone has access to them and you can use them to your heart's content. And you just click on the link and that will take you to go register for them. And the reason why you have to register on a separate site is because there's nowhere here, like we don't have any access to like actually code anything on the back end here. I don't know if it's ever going to happen. So we have them on a different property. That's all there is to it. And then for the premium bots, again, there's nothing in here except for this link. So this is just a place for you to find the link to go. And then when you go over here, I'm probably gonna have to log out. It'll take you to this screen and you'll know you're there with the AI Workflows logo in the top left, even though it's a Digital Mafia, which is the agency that I've had for 14 years. It's just a little sub-app looking thing on there. And then you have these 2 options. Left side is the free group, you're already in this. So if you don't wish to participate in the beta, you're not looking for any advanced anything, you just want the free ones and you just want to be able to show up to the weekly meeting, simple, just click on get instant access, and all it's going to ask you to do is put in an email and a password, and then you have access to the free bots, which are over here on the left side. And if they'll come up for me. And if we add any more free bots here, they'll show up here, and you can use these to your heart's content. These are things that you're typically doing in the beginning of business formation. And let me take that back. We are going to add one more bot to this. And what it's going to do is it's going to take the outputs from each one of these bots, and it's going to make a single output that you can then use in all of the premium bots. What we quickly realize when we're developing all the premium bots that are going to be used daily, weekly, multiple times a day, whatever, is that you have to start from scratch with each one. And we're like, this sucks. This is going to make everybody miserable. Typing in your company name and what you do and who your customer, even if you had to paste each thing in a different text field. So we said, all right, we're going to make one bot where you take all this stuff and it gives you one output, and it's going to have your elevator pitch, your brand identity, your writing style, your avatars, your pain points, your features. And maybe even like an executive summary, and it's going to give you one document that you can then just copy and paste that into all these premium bots, and that's going to give you a starting point to complete those. And we're going to take a quick peek. These are the 6 premium bots that you guys voted on about a week and a half ago that you wanted to see developed, and so we got to work. And these were the highest ranked based on the surveys we sent out. They are in no particular order. The lead magnet brainstormer, which will brainstorm up to 50 different lead magnets, and then they're categorized in different categories, so everything from PDFs to checklists to worksheets to there's a whole list of different things, and it will give you a certain amount for each of those categories, depending on your business model, who your customers are, what your offer is, excuse me, and then what information, what value you're trying to give away for free in exchange for someone's contact information or their phone number, whatever. The next two are based on warm leads. So whoever's getting inbound leads, either for yourself or for your customer, this is a way so that when they come in, if you're using high level, if you're using HubSpot, if you're using a custom CRM, if you're using Zoho, whatever you're using, you can basically copy and paste these SMSs into their automation, and they will write them in your writing style. They will write them based on what, here, let's go take a look. Let's go pop in here. So it's going to write it in your writing style. It's going to ask you things like, and you can paste your results from the free bots, like your avatars, your main goal, your writing style, your main offer. And then also, let's say that your SMSs are meant to drive someone to a sales page. Well, then you put in a sales page link here. Let's say that they need to go to an appointment link. You can put an appointment link, or if you want them to reply back a certain word, so you reply back workflows, and then it puts them into a different pipeline with a different automation. So we're telling the LLM, the AI platform, we're telling it, these are the parameters, this is what I want it to do. And we've thought of everything, but again, these are in beta. So you guys that are in beta right now, and I see who you guys are, and those that you're going to join today, this is really up to you. Not only are you getting an insanely low rate for life, never going to go up for you guys, is you're able to actually tell us like, hey, this is redundant. We don't need that, but this can be better. Let's change this to that, and like we're gonna do it. We're gonna, if it makes sense, then we're gonna change these and make these better and better for you guys. Is there a special offer you'd like to mention? Does the offer expire? Is it offer limited to a certain amount of people? What features and benefits do they get from this offer? Do you want to leave a placeholder for the contact's name, or do you just want to say like, hey, you? Because if you don't have their information, then it will change that. So this particular bot's been through 5 different iterations to get it to this point, and every time we added a little bit more detail and we expanded the use cases. So in the beginning, it was just one link. We're like, what link do you want? And now we're like, it could be a sales link, it could be an appointment link, it could be or they could reply a word. So what you can actually do is if you put all 3 in there, what it will do is in the beginning, it will maybe give them like a sales link, and maybe by the 3rd text, it's going to say, hey, we haven't heard from you. If you want to talk to somebody, schedule an appointment here. And then maybe by the 5th text, it's going, hey, reply back workflows if you have a pulse, or if you're even interested, if you're busy, like whatever it is. And there's always a field, like in this final notes here, you can always add some very specific instructions that we didn't cover and that you can kind of target and make it your own. Very similar is the warm email drip generator, and we had to decide whether or not to put these as one bot, and we quickly realized that we're going to make it 2 bots, and here's why. The email bot is vastly more complicated because it's producing thousands and thousands and thousands more tokens. So for those of you that are only doing SMS, and you're not even worried about email, you're just going to be wasting a lot of tokens, wasting a lot of effort, having to dig through a lot of nonsense to get what you want. So we broke them up into 2 bots. The cold email generator, you might say, Mike, what's the difference between a cold email and a warm email? Isn't it going to give you the same thing? Absolutely not. Warm emails are generally longer. I think they are coded to go between 300 to 500 words per, whereas cold emails are much shorter. We personally don't do cold email, but I know a lot of people do. So these are max 150 words, and they're directed to have somebody take action. They're much more matter of fact because you don't have a previous relationship with these leads. You're trying to hook them and get them to reply. I should mention, for a cold email, warm email, each email will come with 3 different viral hooks written in your brand writing style, so you can choose one, or you can, if you take one, you're like, oh, this is almost really good, then go throw that in ChatGPT or Claude or whatever and go, hey, give me 20 variations of this because I like this idea a lot. Like I said, this isn't going to replace ChatGPT for you guys. You can use a free version of ChatGPT and help clean up little things, but this is going to get you 95% of the way there with about, I'm going to say, 5% of the effort of trying to just do this on your own and trying to become a prompt wizard and just struggling and going through what we call the loop of death, the frustration loop of death. We have a separate email subject line generator, and what this is this is for your one-off emails. Like you're like, hey, I want to send like a couple of emails to this segment of our people on this new thing that we thought of today, and you just need some email subjects that are like kind of hooky. You can pop in here, and it's really simple. Really simple, just a couple of forms. And do you want to use emoji? Paste in your writing style. Describe the offer. Describe the purpose. Like, what's the purpose of the email? The purpose of the email is to get somebody to sign up for this thing and blah blah blah. And it's going to give you. It says 25. I think it's set to give you 50. One or the other. It's either going to give you 25 or 50. And again, we are in beta, people. So We can change it to 50 if you guys want 50, no big deal. And then this warm phone script generator. This is a huge, this is a very complex bot. And this one's going to require beta testing because there are so many different businesses that we haven't thought of. And again, we're trying to make it expansive for more use cases, but it's going to do two things. It's going to give you two separate scripts. It's going to give you one for an SDR, which is an appointment setter, sales development representative, someone who's going to call back a warm lead and say, hey, my job is to ask you five, make sure that you're qualified. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. And then if you're qualified, then I'm going to transfer you to Pod. And then Pod's going to take it from here. And then he's going to answer all your questions for you. Or you're going to schedule them an appointment. But what it is, and you guys have probably been on maybe both sides of these, it's a way to take that initial sting of talking with a salesperson. It takes the sting out of it because that first person is not even authorized to sell you anything. The only thing they're authorized to do is say if you're qualified or not, to take the next step to talk to somebody else. It's kind of a dream job for people that are afraid to close because all you have to do is qualify somebody and pass them along and then go back to TikTok. So this is going to create two scripts, a short script for the SDR and then a longer script for the account executive that's based on closer technology. If you don't know what closer technology is, it's just a framework, not technology. Just a framework of how the conversation should go. And then we added our own spin on it, something called setting the agenda. We call it STA, which is if I had you guys on the phone right now and I would say, hey, Peg, so what we're going to do on today's call is I'm going to learn everything I can about your business. I'm going to ask you a series of questions so I can understand what your needs are. And then I'm going to answer any questions you have about pricing, timeline, about our process, about us. All your questions will be answered by the end of the call. Do I have your permission to continue? They go, yeah, of course, let's go. And then you can then start in with asking your questions as an account executive, salesperson, whatever you want to call it. And so that script will follow that format. All of these have been tested, and I got to say, this particular bot uses ChatGPT 4.0 Mini, not even the newest one. It uses 4.0 Mini, and it's phenomenal. The reasoning on this didn't even exist 4 months ago. It wouldn't put out anything like this. This bot is absolutely phenomenal. We did a lot of coding on the back. We tried to be very thoughtful in our inputs, and the output is incredible. So we're real pumped on it. So how to access, again, if you go to this page here, and this is for all of you guys, and if you go to AI Premium, this gives you access to all of the bots that we're ever going to develop. Everything that we ever develop, every week we'll be adding more. Your price stays the same. This will be at some point $297 a month because I think it has that value, and our cost on the back end will be substantial at that point. And it's going to include everything we ever do, all the tools, early access, blah, 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 blah. The first 30 people that agree to beta test, you throw in code beta 79, and it takes off whatever 297 minus 79 is, and then it's $79 a month forever. Never goes up, and then that's the story. Will we expand it to 50? We got to think about it. We got to see how 30 goes because 30 is a lot of people to manage. It's basically me and a couple of part-time people at this point, so it's very hard to manage all that input. But if you guys are knocking down the door and this group is growing like crazy, if we have to extend it to 50, we might, but it might be like $99 at that point. First 30, $79 all day long. Once you get through and you sign up here, then you should be able to just access this link on the left here. It should just be available for you. You should be able to go in and use this up. I think someone's raising their hand, so I'm coming back and hide and stop. All right, who's raising their hand?
It's me.
Hey, Davina.
Alan, you guys got to start knocking on this door because what they're offering is like just the free stuff that they've given you is more than what you're paying now. Like if you get in on this first ground floor, I'm really impressed. It's worth it. It's so worth it. Jump on this, guys.
Okay. And I'll let you guys know because we're an intimate group. You don't even need to raise your hands. Just interrupt me if you have anything because I won't be able to see you. It's kind of nice having the group this small. Some of you guys know our current budget takes us to 30,000 members in this group. So right now we're at 400. We haven't really turned up the heat because I don't think I can personally handle it. I'm spending so much time just doing back and forth with you guys as it is. But when this group's 30,000 people, there's this level of one-on-one or one to few can be really, really hard for me. Let me go back here. And are we seeing my screen? I assume so. Yeah. Okay. So what we could do, we got about 13 minutes left. So what I'm going to do is everyone that signs up during this call for this, we're going to do, and for everyone that's already signed up to it, if you've already signed up, this includes you. This isn't like something new. You're like, what the heck? For everyone that signs up during this call, or I'll leave it open for another 15 minutes after using the beta code, I'm going to do 2 months of one-on-ones with me. That may not seem like very, you're like, what's your expertise? What can you do for me? We've launched 500 businesses. I've seen and done everything. I can diagnose a business in 30 seconds, sometimes 15 minutes if I try and hold back and make sure I've answered all questions so I don't seem like I'm just coming out of the gate. But it doesn't even have to be about AI. We can literally talk about any issue you're having in your business. If you're just starting a business, if it has to do with mindset, if it has to do with managing your emotions. I can't offer this in a month. I can't, this isn't something I can offer to 1,500 people, 30,000 people. I can offer to this room of 15 right now. And then I guess 20 that have already joined up. Over the next 2 months, and I can make time for that. After that, there will be no one-on-one with Mike. I can almost promise you it's not scalable, and I won't be able to do it. For you guys right now to get this group closed, because we were so sloppy with the rollout that nobody even really knew what the value was for what we were developing. And some people, like 20 people, took a blind leap of faith and said, I trust in this, like, let's go, here, take my money. To get us over the hump, that's what we're gonna do. And so we'll do 2 sessions over 2 months and like 30, 45 minutes, something like that. I'm not a stickler for time, but like we'll solve your problem and get it done today. And all you need to do is basically, I'll share the link. It's going to take you to, Lord have mercy. It's going to take you to this page. Going to take you to this page. Looks like this. You click on Get Instant Access. This link does take a while, and I don't know why. And then you're going to plop your.
Can you do me a favor?
Yes, sir.
I put in beta 79, but it came back as a total. It's still 297, even though it said the total 79, like you're doing right now. Mm-hmm. It went on my credit card as going in at 279 approved, even though
279.
Yes, it did. Is there any way for me to correct? Can that be corrected?
So we'll definitely get it corrected. That's so strange because I don't want anyone else to experience that. So did your screen look like mine now? It said 79 a month, and it's still
yes.
That's crazy.
Yes, I made sure that the coupon thing was in place. It did say total 79, but when it came back, I just got an email on my actually a text message that indicated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Stick with me afterwards. Because I'm just gonna let me take my phone down here. I'm using my phone.
The link is in school. You find it in school.
Yeah, he just said he was going to share it, and I thought he was going to put it in chat. And I'm in the school, but I guess I need to do my initial post still. I'm in a lot of different things, so I guess I let that lapse.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, how many masterminds can I be in? And then I'm always open to who's doing it a little bit better, so I'll jump on and check it out. And then you get millions of texts, and I'm like, I got to start removing these.
And then you get so busy that you miss one of the mastermind classes, and then you're like, which one did I miss? And
yeah, really got to just boil down. I was thinking about it. I saw a post recently. Just you think about that Michelangelo, getting a block of
marble.
There you go, marble. and then just chiseling what doesn't belong. And I thought about that the other day, about a week or two ago. I'm going, you know what? I got everything I need. I just need to chisel away what doesn't belong because I have enough to do what I need to.
Hey, can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can.
There we go.
Yeah, I realized I was talking to nobody when I disconnected my camera. It was also disconnected my microphone.
I wonder where you went.
Yeah, I was having a nice little chat to Blake about, or whoever just I think it was Blake.
Yes.
I was just chatting with you, but yeah, nobody heard.
I didn't hear you, so.
So yeah, it did charge the full 297, and I don't know why. I'm wondering if maybe don't worry, you'll get your money back. I'll take care of it. But I'm wondering why it didn't take the coupon code for you when it's worked for everybody else.
Right.
So let's see. Let me start with this. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to refund you while we're live on the phone, and then I'm going to have you try it again with me.
We'll do it live.
Easy there, Rad.
One thing I did not want to be is an example for everybody else. Well, that's okay.
But you're doing such a great job.
Let's see.
Thank you. I stumbled into this job. I want to thank the Academy for.
You know what I'm going to do instead? Well, you tell me. So if I refund it, it says it's going to take like 3 days, and you're going to put it through again, or I can just refund you the difference, and then we can. And then if somebody else is planning to sign up right now, I'm sure somebody is. We can just try it with you and see if it works with you. This might just create a string of chaos, but
you tell me. 3 days is fine with me. Will I still be able to? If I do it again, will I be able to?
Oh yeah. I'll refund the whole thing. Let's try it again. Let's try. Let's
okay.
Let's see.
So if we refunded, I have to try again in 3 days.
No, you can try it again right now. I just want to let you know that it's going to take 3 days for this 297 to go back.
Okay, not a problem.
Okay.
That doesn't cancel right away. A lot of times those charges this quick are pending. So
It might. Let me try one more. I was looking at this is all through Stripe. I'm sure you guys use Stripe.
Yeah, Stripe is usually pretty good about that.
yeah, I'm guessing it's probably just pending and it hasn't gone through yet. Usually they let those go through once a day, I think, or twice a day.
Yeah, I was looking for a way that I can like void it versus refund it, which would be beneficial because we don't want a bunch of refunds on here. Let's see. You know what I was once I realized that I was talking to nobody. What I was saying is, you know, when I first started out in business, I guess in my own business 14 years ago, these things used to embarrass me, like these little snafus, and I just laugh. It's like, yeah, of course, it's, you know, this is like literally part of like being quick and dirty and rolling stuff out.
Better in a small, intimate group than a big old group of 200 plus.
Even that, I wouldn't care if I was standing on a stage right now in Vegas with 30,000 people and I put up a link that was wrong. I would think it was hilarious.
Screw up your
Um,
TED Talk.
You have to understand that it's going to happen regardless.
Yeah, 100%.
Welcome to entrepreneurship.
Okay, it looks like I put it through as a refund already. So if you don't mind, if you wouldn't mind sharing screen and trying it again, and let's see if we can make sure that it works correctly this time.
That's me, right?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll give you access to do so if you don't already have it.
Go back one. Hold on. Because it still says 79. Yeah, I pulled the page back and it still said 79. So I'm gonna put the beta 79 in again. All caps. All right. I have that sitting. You want me to have it set up and ready, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna check
Hang on,
one
I
more
have a
thing.
Hang on, you said beta 79, isn't it beta 97?
It should be beta 79. It looks like it's working in the cart. I don't know why it's not
Oops.
charging in the back.
I don't know why it's sitting here saying like 2 payment or number 2. I don't know what is it saying right now. Well, see, before I do that, I want to make sure my personal information isn't on the screen when I say.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. We can do it offline too. You and I can just do it offline if you like. I'm
Okay.
wondering if that's so strange because this is the first time it's happening. We've processed a bunch of these already. Like I think like 22 of them.
Let me go and see if it was actually refunded back on the card, right?
Okay.
I have a question.
Continue on with what you're doing, and I'll let you know when I get to that point. Okay.
We're pretty much at the end. I was gonna help people make payments and need to make payments and make sure they went through. So it's kind of a perfect segue. I just expected it to go without a hitch.
Sorry.
I don't think it's your fault. I'm glad we're figuring this out now.
There you go. You had to screw it up here. It only takes that
First
one.
impressions, right? First impressions, right? Okay.
So let me do this just so let's see. For those of you that are still here, I'm assuming that you want to join the beta, or else you probably would have left already. You can type to me privately and let me know, like, hey, like I gotta go, but like I want in. Just when you figure it out, like get with me, and I can get with you guys individually after. Or we can try and figure this out right now. It's up to you. But if you have to go, we're gonna be debugging this for the next couple minutes.
Still trying to get in. Hold on. Here.
Sounds good, Troy. Or sorry, you're talking to Josh. Never mind.
I connected with you too. I think I did that already, but I did some more. I think I had already connected with you on Instagram. Anybody else, throw your name out there. I don't have full name or a connection, so I try to link with everybody on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram as soon as we meet up.
How do you want to connect if we get disconnected on this, getting this done? Should I go back to school and then connect with you that way?
Oh, I can just call you. I got your number. I can just call you and figure it out. Let me I want to see what's happening here. Let me try one more
I just
thing.
gotta wait for the bank to show me what transpired and what transactions took place.
Okay. Did you see it come back?
I see.
Because what I'm seeing is that it's saying that it's reversed and will not even show up on your bank statement. So we caught it early enough. It's not even a refund. It's just not even going to show up as anything.
Well, it's got a back and forth pending thing on it right now, so I just want to see what the statement.
There you
actually
go.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good. So that's better than a refund because that's instant.
Yeah, other services, both of them pending.
Well, then let's try it again. Since that was instant, let's try it again, and then let's see if it does the same thing. And if it does, we'll end this call. And then all of you guys, I'm just gonna get a screenshot of all you guys right now, and I'll just message you guys individually, and I'll get you guys all squared away today. And I'll leave it open until probably 1 o'clock my time. So another hour, exactly an hour, to get it done.
It's showing twice here. Like, okay, like, yeah, DigiLabs, right?
Sorry. Oh yeah.
DigiLabs, right? No, DigiLabs. Okay, so that's one's a negative, one's a positive. So that would be not brought it back. Okay, all right. All right, so we'll pull up on the flip side. Go back to the price plan already preset. Okay, and the card, it'll say buy now, right? We have the information in here. Start date the 15th. Airflow, the code was put in for beta 79. It deleted the 218 from it, the coupon discount.
Okay.
Total amount 79 every month. That's what it says.
Yep.
You'll be charged monthly until canceled. Okay, so we're gonna try this again.
Hey Blake, what if we were all a bunch of actors and this was a whole elaborate thing and we're just going to get $297 from you twice? I was going to pay everybody here $20 for their acting skills and then we're going to disappear the website.
You know, that's a good joke. But I have fraud services. So I don't have to worry about it too much.
Awesome. All right. Sounds good.
That sounds like an old school hacker move.
Yeah.
Where in San Diego are you, Michael?
I'm downtown.
Okay.
Yeah. Right now I'm downtown in a high rise downtown. I've been
Okay.
here for a number of years.
Okay. It does say 79 this time.
Awesome. So maybe just what happened is that, I don't know, who knows, but that, all right. So you guys can all feel free. You don't need my help. I'll put the links in chat. It's also in school. I'll just share a screen real quick to show you exactly where it is in school. Here come your faces. Get ready. Okay. In school, like literally you're just on any page in school. It's this first link right here. It says join the beta for 79 and that takes you right to, so it takes you right here. And then the code does work. I guess just make sure that you type it in and press enter or return. Make sure that it shows 79 and it should go through. And I'm just going to confirm. And I just confirmed that 79 came through and not 297. So you are in good hands, my friend.
Outstanding. Thank you very much, sir.
All right.
Big win.
Yeah, you just saved me probably 90 minutes of headache. I'm like, how am I going to figure out why this is not working all of a sudden? Like, especially if it has been working, I'm like, this is something that doesn't sound like an easy fix.
So you said the access point is in school, right? To get to this point again?
Yeah. So if you go to, and I have to manually give you access to like this. I'm not sharing screen anymore. Let me share screen again. You guys are so awesome and patient. Thank you guys for sticking around. Bless this mess, right? So yeah, you're going to see this is probably going to be X'd out, but I'm going to manually give everyone access over the next hour. So once I see the things come in, I give you guys access, and then you guys have all access in here. And then,
cool, Michael. Thank you. You know what? While you were talking to yourself, we were talking, and I mentioned how I'm like in different groups and how I'm not on school as much as I used to be. So I still need to go through those basic steps, I think, to even get access to that. So I apologize. Please don't forget about me, but I'll do that.
That's okay. So to be perfectly honest, the reason why I create all those annoying steps in the beginning is because we pay advertising dollars to get you guys here. So I could have 400 people in here and not have a single person participate at all. And so we're like, hey, if you want to be here, take a picture of your workspace, post something about yourself, post your socials if you want. And we were having people do screenshots of school so I could actually see that you're actually a real person. You're getting notifications. And that helps me, like, one, that feels, all you guys comment on each other's workspaces and like on each other's social media and like on your businesses. And it's like, it's beautiful. So I would ask you this. I heard you say that you're in a bunch of meetings or a bunch of different groups. I am too. I don't participate in most of them. A lot of them I'm voyeuring because I'm in information gathering. Don't sleep on this group because we're fully committed. We have the budget to do it. We're raising another $500,000 this month. And we're committed to building this out. And what it looks like today is not what it's going to look like in a month. It's not what it's going to look like in 3 months. Only thing that's going to be different is it's going to be $300 a month and people are going to be happy to pay it. So this is just like, let's get going. Let me prove to my investors that like people are using this stuff and that they like it. It's not even going to scratch our $20,000 a month overhead. But it's just about traction, social proof. And I'm just being transparent with you guys because you're all business owners. That's what it is. We want to be able to show people are using the stuff, they like it, they're giving us feedback, and it's going to get better. And that's it.
Yeah, sweet. Well, thanks. And yeah, I'll do my first steps here right away.
Hey, Michael.
I'm in.
Hey, Michael, just as a heads up, I know in my group, I actually go through and I like all the different classrooms, I set them up on different tiers. So like if you want to get into like bot building, you have to be on like level 5. So that way, at least you know that they're participating and stuff, and they're not coming in just for those things.
Right. So the biggest thing that I want right now, this is my wish list right now, because I can see how many times the bots are being used on the back end. They're not being used. So even people that are showing up every day, every week to these meetings and like they're active on the boards, they're not actually using even the free bots to this point. So out of 400 people, most are not. So what I really want to do, like my metrics that matter, my metrics that matter is that I see that I have an API bill that I got to pay every month, and I'm going, yeah, people are using this stuff, and they're not using it because of me. They're not using it because I'm not doing my job of let me get the camera on here. I'm not doing my job of getting them to use it. even the free stuff. Like, please use it. So, but again, you
I'm
guys,
here
you guys
to
don't know.
learn
I'm
how
also
to use
sitting at 35 plates. So
I'm actually here to learn how to use it because I've never used a bot before in my life. So you're gonna have to like launch me initially because I really don't know what to do. I did all of those classes that you did, and I copied and pasted onto a Word doc of all of my of whatever was generated. And I said, dude, I even talked to a friend of mine. I said, what do I do with this stuff now that it's done?
so think about it like this. If you had, and you do have an agency, let's say you have 5 clients and they all go, hey, we want to run ads with you. We want to do this. We want you to set up our CRM. We want you to generate all of our SMS or automation. You have to start with getting their company information into some type of usable format that you can feed to all the premium bots. Because you can't just go, hey, I got this client and they sell life insurance and like write me some SMSs, write me a sequence. It's not going to be very personalized and it's not going to provide a lot of value. So those initial
They have
6
to fill
are
out the
meant to
information
like,
like I did, right? They'll have to figure out fill in all the information like I did for the initial set of bots, right?
The way that I imagine it is that they're going to be communicating with you. You're going to get in your discovery process. You're going to have all that stuff. However you do your discovery calls, you have all the information. You're the one filling it out for them. You're not showing them how the sausage is made. You're just saying, I'm Blake, I'm the expert. I got this down. You just do a discovery call, and now you're using our tools to service your clients, but they don't know. At no point are you going to have them try and go do this because then you're not providing any value at all, right?
Those are your aces in the
Yeah. This started out where we were only targeted at non-agency business owners, and we quickly realized that 60% of you are also doing AI consulting or agency owners on the side. And we said, okay, then we're going to start creating tools for you guys to use with your clients.
Gotcha.
That's the story. Yeah. And the premium stuff is stuff that you're going to use daily, like creating real scripts for TikTok and for Instagram, creating 30-day content counters, creating where'd my mind go? Creating a list of micro topics that you can create reels and social media content around for 90 days. So again, the key to content marketing is you have to cover such a micro niche of a topic that you're not going to just blow your load all at once, so to speak. So you're not going to go, the ultimate, here's a real ultimate guide to selling life insurance. And I don't know why I'm using that analogy, but like once you do that, what are you going to post tomorrow? You've already given away. This is the ultimate guide. You've already said this is everything you need to know. So it would be like, how to sell IULs in Daytona, Florida to, whatever, like micro. So we have bots that will help you determine all those micro topics to create endless content, creating ad copy, creating 20 different variations of ad copy for every different platform in the world, Google keyword research. We got a spreadsheet of around 1,000 of these bots, and we're just going to do the ones that are most important and have you guys vote. So I'm losing my voice. You guys have been wonderful. If the link is in school, if you need any help, I'm going to leave this offer. If you guys sign up before 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, it's going to include 2 months of one-on-ones with me on the honor system. I'll put it in writing if you need it, but I'm not going to publish this in the group at this time. This is just for you guys. Okay?
Yeah.
How do we start that time with you?
To be determined.
Okay,
it'll be like a Calendly link or a link through High Level or something. But right now, it's something that I thought of like last night. I'm like, what can I do? And I'm like, this is something I'll never be able to do again as the group scales, but I can do it now. And I don't really want to do 60 hours of one-on-ones, but I will.
I'll await the memo. Okay, not a problem.
So
you have a good day, man. Be safe out there, right?
You guys are the best. Thanks for showing up today. See you guys.
All right.
Yeah.